Hello everyone, welcome back to Professor Layton Unwound Future. I had to set my mic correctly, and now I've lost track of my cursor. There we are. Last time... I don't know if it was... Oh, that's the wrong save. That's the first time I've made that mistake. This is fun, alright. I did this last time. Yeah, that's a new way to start the episode. That's good. Big South Bank. Right, last time we went to we escaped the facility, and we're heading to the Thames Arms to meet up with Celeste again. And it's also technically the start of a new chapter, right? We didn't actually do anything after the end of the last one, so I didn't save again. I'm just here. Hey buddy, you're here to set the scene. I should never come to London. I would have been better off staying on the coast. Cool. What are you two doing here? Ah, Layton. Any breakthroughs in your investigation? Possibly. I'm very glad to see you. I need you to come with me to the Thames Arms. The Thames Arms? An investigation of the premises revealed scrumptious smells, sir. Sorry about that. Barton, keep quiet for just a minute, will you? What exactly is so amazing at the Thames Arms? I need to head there this instant. I make no promises, but it's likely that what happens there will lead you to the Prime Minister. Really now? My interest is piqued. But there's the matter of this blasted puzzle. Of course there is. What puzzle? I say complaining about playing puzzles in the puzzle game. This one, the one in this letter I found. I have a feeling I could have some bearing on my case. I was not looking at the screen when I read that. Do you mind if I had a look at that, Inspector? 117, where's the arrow? 60 picker ass. Ooh. There's a treasure hidden below one of the tiles in this room. The only clue is a handwritten note. Follow the arrow to find it. Which tile should you left to find the treasure? Draw a circle around it with your stylus. I mean, this looks like an arrow. That's the only thing that immediately draws my attention. There is this in the plant, I suppose. I mean... Is there anything else? There's this, but there's no arrowhead. There's this with this. I'd assume it would be something more direct. I'm kind of thinking to avoid the dog food or whatever that is on the floor because of how obvious it is, but is there an arrow in another sense? I'm not seeing anything. Like, surely it's not that easy, right? Like, I'm trying to look in the negative spaces of everything that I see. On that note, this dog... We do have kind of this going on. Is that pointing like that? Is the idea? Like it's like... Which would indicate here? Kind of embarrassing if I'm overthinking it, but let's try it. Let's see if I'm smart.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I am not. Alright, good to know.
I must have overlooked something.
It's definitely in there somewhere. Alright, well that's a good hint. Oh, I see it. It's, yeah, it's the monkey's face. Alright. I had the right idea, I just had to look a little closer.
That should do the trick.
Gotta be honest, this isn't sour grapes, I promise.
Well, that's settled.
I'm not a big fan of puzzles like that, where it's kind of like ambiguous what you interpret as an arrow. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Sorry to say, Inspector, this letter doesn't appear to have any relevance to your case. Oh, just wonderful. Another prospective lead fizzles out. I'm at my wit's end, I tell you. Whatever you got to show me at Thames Arms, it has to be more useful than a letter. Oh, got a figurine for Picture Book 3. And something for next time. Also, I did technically forget to, look in the trunk at the start of today. I'll hope to try to do that tomorrow. And here's future Luke. I'm glad we finally met up with each other. Where'd you run off to? I was doing a little investigating of my own, shadowing a suspicious woman I'd seen in town. I saw her tailing you around town and decided someone needed to figure out who she was. Oh, you must be talking about Celeste. Where did you last see her? Well, I lost her at one point, but I just saw her again heading into this restaurant. Seconds later, I saw a friend of ours head in as well. Oh, let me guess, Don Paolo. I'm beginning to wonder why I even bother explaining. You guys seem to know it all already. Well, we've been hard at work getting to the heart of the case, too. Excellent. I figured you two wouldn't just wait idly for your return. So now what? All the players in our mystery are here. I think it's time to meet back up with Celeste. Players in our mystery. Where's the professor getting at? Oh, I see. That is foreshadowing. Okay. Haha, clever. Alright, who do we talk to first? I'm not gonna play around. Let's just talk to Celeste, right? Oh, I'm so relieved you all made it out alright. I couldn't very well let myself get caught before hearing about that secret you mentioned. Something tells me you've already figured out much of it for yourself, am I right? Huh? Professor, is it true? Layton, if you know something, spit it out. All concerned parties seem to be in attendance, so I'll try to explain things as best as I can. Oh yeah, alright.
It's taken time, but I believe I've finally made sense of the bizarre events we've witnessed here.
You're not worried about the barkeep?
You've worked it all out?
For the most part.
Come on then, out with it!
Yes, of course. I have much to say about this city and its secrets. The London we are presently in, this London of the future, is a fake.
I mean, so that part's obvious once you believe in time travel. I mean, I guess we'll get to that. I shouldn't
More
be spoiling.
precisely, it's a set designed to make us believe that we've traveled 10 years into the future. Because, you see, there is no time machine. Not here, not anywhere.
What?
Good line, Luke.
We were all led to believe that the clock shop was a portal to the future.
Yeah, future Luke was very kind of... I mean, he's the one who led us here, right? So if this is all fake, right? That tells you something.
But the truth about that shop is in some ways just as bewildering. The back room of the clock shop is no time machine. It's a lift leading down into the earth.
Use this cutscene again. Don't you miss this? Oh, I like the semi-transparency.
You mean to say we're underground right now?
The high compression doesn't do it any favors, but still.
Precisely. You may have heard of subterranean caverns, as some of them house ancient ruins.
Well, he's an archaeologist, right? He is a person to comment on
Some
that.
experts theorize that these caverns pepper the entire Earth. What I've seen here leads me to conclude that Dmitri used one such cavern to build this false London.
Oh, did Dmitri build it? I don't... Like I said, I only vaguely remember this game. I don't think that's right, although I could be mistaken.
It's as if we're standing in the largest film set ever created.
What? I can hardly believe it.
So Dmitri is behind all this then? But why? That question stumped me as well.
So you can probably hear my can dinging in the background all sat down here.
Why would he go to such pains to make us believe we're in the future? It doesn't make sense, unless convincing people of this is the key to achieving his ultimate goal.
What kind of goal requires a setup like that?
It's simple. It seems that Dmitri never gave up his original dream of building a time machine. But though he poured all his energy into achieving this feat, the task was too large for one man. He needed other scientists to support his project, so he turned to the greatest minds in London. But to keep the scientists working for him, they needed to believe that they were in the future.
Why?
Think about it, Luke. Dmitri couldn't imprison the scientists, not in the conventional sense. After all, who knows what kind of work they would produce under those circumstances?
I mean, I think that is a thing people have done before, though, right?
No, Dmitri needed a different approach to compel the scientists to complete his research. The scientists had to want the time machine to work as much as Dmitri did. So he told them that they had been shot forward 10 years in time, stranded a decade from home. Dmitri misled the scientists, telling them that the time machine was an unfinished project. They thought they were stranded, and that the machine was their only hope of returning home. Ah, so that's why they were so willing to follow orders. That's all I've been able to work out. Perhaps our friend here can fill us in on the rest.
Yeah, okay, now they're gonna ask future Luke about the discrepancy here.
I see you've caught on. Excellent work as always, Herschel.
Or barkeep too. Yes.
The family uses this establishment as a hideout. Therefore, it seemed a bit odd that the bartender didn't so much as raise an eyebrow when we walked in.
I mean, that's clearly Dimitri Allen in a fake wig, is it not?
I have to give credit where it's due. I never imagined you'd work out so much of the plan yourself.
Especially considering the facial hair and that.
I suppose I've no choice but to shut you up for good.
But I'm surprised they didn't ask future Luke sooner. Ah, okay. Alright, I did remember that and I forgot. I don't know why. Future London turns out to be a fake city built in an underground cavern beneath real London. Dimitri led his team of scientists to believe that they were trapped in the future so that they would put every effort into completing a functioning time machine. And tap the mic for no reason again. And they use that as their transition. Dimitri Allen, you've been watching us the whole time. I wish to issue a challenge to the professor. Bumbling lawmen have no part in this conversation. Bumbling? I'll show you bumbling. It would be wise for you all to stay right where you are. You see, I've laced this restaurant with enough explosives to level the place. Are you out of your mind? We'll all die. Even you. I gave Layton the wrong voice there. I hope that's alright. Oh, no. I'm going to walk out of this place unharmed. You see, by pressing this switch here, I've activated a series of sensors embedded in the floor. The sensors don't respond to my movement, but they'll trigger the charge the second you touch one. I guess you could set that up with, like, tags in your shoes or whatever. This place is a minefield. I see you're catching on. I'm going to throw out that door and leave a lot of you behind. Stay as long as you like. Just remember that when you decide to leave, you seal your fate. It would seem that you've bested me, Dimitri. There's no challenge to be had here. Not exactly, Professor. This piece of paper contains the location of every sensor in the room. All you need to do is know how to find them. Well, I suppose that makes it more of a fair contest. So I remember this puzzle clearly. I'm going to solve it legitimately anyways. Find all the sensors. The numbers written above and to the left of the map indicate the number of sensors present in each column and row respectively. Derive the location of all sensors using the information provided and mark them on your map. So like the 5s we can mark out immediately. And then yeah, these we can't. Right, these are zeroed out, that's why. So that has to be that for 5. That has to be that for 4. Let's see. Wait, is that right? 5, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 5, 1, 5. Yes. Oh, well done, Herschel. It's foolish of me to make this so easy for you. I suppose you're free. It was surprisingly easy, unless, of course, the information you provided was inaccurate. What? Look at the position of these sensors. Now flip the drawing over. What does it spell? Oh, lie. I remember this part. Yeah, this is kind of dumb gone wrong, and not in a way that I don't appreciate, as opposed to a way that I would appreciate. You know, but anyways. Lie, does this mean what I think it means? The map of the sensors is a lie, isn't it? We're gonna walk straight into the sensors and die. You monster. Unless there weren't any sensors to begin with. What? That's it, Dimitri, isn't it? This tree have done some evil things, but you're not a killer. You just wanted to keep us busy so you could make your escape. Shouldn't you just have the family charge in here? Alright, solve the mystery, that's good. Well, we'll save before we do that, I guess. And we will solve the mystery next time. So, yeah, next time we're definitely going to beat the game in like one setting with no complications. So, look forward to that, I guess. We're definitely in the home stretch now, if it wasn't obvious, which is kind of cool. I mean, I feel like there's still going to be a lot to do. Like, I don't know. Did we even complete any of the sub things? Not that that's any concern right away, but yeah, alright. I don't know, we're closing in. It's interesting. Glad to see it. I'll call it here. And as always, thank you for watching.